harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2025. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Ielitepanda or G-Boy streams. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Recently, I came across a player in the Dark Zone that goes by the name Ielitepanda. He has a YouTube channel and has more subscribers than me, which is great, and in fact, I was one of his subscribers until recently. But this story doesn't start with Ielitepanda, it ends with him. First, we have to start at the beginning. Let me explain. Many Division 2 veteran players have it all. They have all the gear, their guns expertise to the highest levels, and perfectly rolled gear with maxed out stats and gear mods. I am one of those players. But I wanted to experience what it feels like fighting against expertise players like myself as a low-level geared player to really find out if the gap between expertise and no expertise is a big factor in PvP. So, I did it. Some months ago, I decided to be a noob in the Division 2, and this is the untold story of PlayStation Network ID M Sniper X-Ray, aka the Noob. I created a new PlayStation ID on a brand new account and bought the game again on PS5. Yes, again, but it was on sale. Then I took advantage of the 3XP and the 5XP events in the game with a little bit of Kenley College magic. Got my shade level to slightly over 1,000. I scraped together a few builds with whatever stats and mods I could get in about a month of farming, and because I didn't have enough materials or exotic components to expertise anything, I left my bighorn with 0 expertise and not even maxed out stats. I went into the DZ and encountered the typical players, engaged in 1v1 fights, and even fought players who were on my friends list on my main account, but they didn't know it was me. And you might ask, what happened? Well, I died a lot. Like a lot. But kept my microphone off to avoid engaging with voice chat for the most part. There were moments that made me smile, laugh, and reflect on what it meant to be a noob in the DZ. Underestimated. Here's some of those moments.
That was too easy.
Horny ass nigga, you fucking lag shit, bro.
I'm so much be still so I can get this headshot. Uh-oh. Kill me.
Fuck you clapping that bitch, you fucking dog shit.
Look, everybody, it's Elm Gray. He changed his name 20 times this month.
My bitch, nigga. My bitch. Get that bitch to your door. Get your little ass. Get that bitch to your door,
It's
faggot.
Elmo, Elm Gray.
See something? I'm gonna
The
show you
new
something real
lag
quick, nigga.
switcher in the dark zone.
Why should I? Okay.
Who use
Yeah, he went down. He went
who?
down quick.
Only bots use Heartbreaker with Bighorn. Only bots. Everybody know this. Heartbreaker is
What?
like Heartbreaker is like cheesy. It's like it's like running Chatterbox. It's cheesy. Heartbreaker. No, no. Mm-mm.
They're gonna nerf it.
No, you just put on pulse resistance. He can't kill you. Resistance. He can't kill you. I can put on pulse resistance. He got the shotgun ready for Heartbreaker. Mm-hmm. 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 It's not so easy to hit the head when I strafing. Even with Heartbreaker. Even with Heartbreaker, you don't win. Why you pop a mech it? Why you pop a mech it? You don't need mech it. Oh, you die. Oh, you die. Oh, Heartbreaker no work for you. I got a fortune cookie for you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, this YouTuber whoop your ass. Why everybody playing Division? Go celebrate New Year. Fuck your wife. Fuck your girlfriend. Fuck everybody. Why you in here Division? Now, before I see some haters in the comment section of this video saying that I'm not fighting skilled players, I managed to find a 1v1 lobby with some pretty good players in the East servers. And at the time, they had max expertise of 27 on their FAMAS, and I was using a Lexington with 0 expertise and no maxed out crit mods. I have a level of respect for these players because regardless of any lag switching allegations, players like Moist is a friend of mine, and he's good at 1v1s. Prior to this fight, he had beat me twice before, but I was determined to try again, because you see, despite expertise, you can still beat the top level players by simply learning their strafe patterns and not missing your shots. GG, Moist. The same goes for these next players who had killed me several times prior to these fights, but I learned their pattern and managed to narrowly squeeze out wins. And this is my point. None of these fights prove who's the better player. They're just one moment in time, one fight, one day, and there's no need for toxic shit talk. Now let's talk about players like Ielitepanda, because he represents the epitome of an archetype of players that I call self-induced bullshitters. PSN M Sniper X-Ray, Shea level 1000, or just a little over 1000. I have no maxed out mods, I have no maxed out gear, I have a 0 expertise bighorn, I don't even have a matador on this build. I go in looking for some players to fight, and I notice that in DZ West there's some manhunts, so naturally I want to go check out who it is. I haven't seen Ielitepanda or fought him in months, but I see he's fighting a few players, so I'm ready to go out there, right? Let's check this out. And by a few players, at this point, I don't know what has transpired prior to this. Maybe people were talking shit to each other, maybe not, but there is about 3 to 4 players at most fighting them, so you know, let's get in the action. I want to see what's going on in this lobby. I want to see how am I going to compete. I'm probably going to die several times, but it doesn't matter. It's all about the fight. Now I want you to take notice what happens here. This is the first time I encounter Mr. Panda. What does he do? He phones me and tries to kill me with a big one. And take note of this moment because it's going to matter later.
A correr, a correr, a correr. A correr, a correr.
Now, because he phoned me, I'm like, you know what? He's playing a little toxic, so let's put on foam. I'm a noob, right? That's what noobs do. They put on foam, baby. So they get wiped here, manhunt denied, and now I see there's about 3 to 4 players with me included, maybe 5, right? But for the most part, there's like on any given time in that fight, there was like 2 players pushing them, including myself. So it's not too crazy, right? But they stay in the lobby, so let's see what happens.
Esos mancos, esos. Manco, ya, me fue que te convierta. Oh, and my skill build no fucking armor.
Now look at this. I'm the only one that's really pushing up on them right now. The other players are kind of staying back in the checkpoint. Somebody hit me with trauma. Okay, no problem. I got NPCs on my back. Let me take care of them real quick. And I want to push them. And here's where the fun starts. I get hit with an iron lung and I'm trying to heal. Panda tries to push me. I foam him and cook his ass with a 0 expertise bighorn. He falls to the ground, and then his other players, you know, basically not gonna get bum rushed by us, because what are you gonna do, right? They're not really playing as a team because Mr. Panda here thinks he's fucking Rambo. So now they're gonna get pushed by at least 2 or 3 players. And again, these aren't like crazy players with like, you know, ridiculous skill levels. No. So there's about 4 of us now pushing 2 players with iron lung. I foamed these bitches because they want to use foam on me. You started it, Panda. Cooked him. And then this guy's about to get cooked with iron lung and the bighorn to the face. Okay. Easy, right? So I haven't said a word to them at this point. I don't talk. I'm, you know, it's just a game. But you know, let's clap on him real quick. Let's see what they do. It only gets better from here. Trust me, guys. Trust me.
Yo, Ninja, enjoy that manhunt, bro. You're the only one that didn't freaking push. That's amazing. All that freaking talk, you freaking won't even leave the checkpoint. That's hilarious. Getting clipped. Go back to the checkpoint, bro. Bring freaking 6 back next time. Bring 6 next time. Bring 6 next time. Freaking ain't crap by yourself, bro. That's what I mean. Players like you are absolutely... Bro, you died the last 3 times you freaking faced me one-on-one. Stop clapping. But you're terrible. You gonna stay there? Wait 1 sec.
Los NPCs los mataron. Hasta los NPCs.
Now, this is my favorite moment in the fight because it was just me versus him for a few seconds, and he didn't have striker stacks, and he got cooked like the striker bot he is.
Yo, clap now, ho. Clap. Clapping.
Ielitepanda wants me to clap for him, so let's keep the claps going, shall we?
Bro, look at all you have and you're still struggling. You're struggling to kill 3 freaking people.
3 people with a healer.
Cheats, I'm not even talking to you because you just got here, so, but you can stop.
Bro, that's why
Don't
I'm
even
struggling,
talk, bro.
big dog.
Do not even talk when you're multi-grouping, that's it.
I mean, hey, you fought me 4-on-1 earlier with Pesties,
Don't even
so
talk.
you can one do
Talk.
if
You
you
won't
want.
even step up. You're not gonna step up.
Exactly. That's why you're making excuses for me, bro. That's crazy.
I literally just said don't talk. You just got here. There's nobody making excuses for you. How retarded do you sound?
Ielitepanda is getting so pissed, bro. Why are you so pissed, Ielitepanda? Elite Panda on the floor again.
You literally died twice. The man talking on like died I don't know how many freaking times because actually you're the only one that's pushing. I'll give you that. You keep trying to push, but you keep dying, bro.
Well, of course I'm gonna die. You guys,
You are front line. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
of course I'm gonna die. You have full healer, striker, Ouroboros expertise, and you're fighting at Shea level 1000.
And you're freaking.
You're fight,
with
bro,
people.
bro.
Foaming.
Wait, wait a second. You can't complain about foam. You can't complain about foam. You can't get you can't complain about foam though. When I first came out, you foamed me with a bighorn build. Wait a second. You can't. When I came out, you foamed me with a bighorn build, bro. You foamed me with a bighorn build when I came out. You foamed me when.
How many times?
It doesn't matter how many times I died. You're getting mad for no reason, bro. Why you all salty with a Shea level 1000, bro? Why are you salty against the Shea level 1000, bro? Look at my build, bro. Look at my build. I'm Shea level 1000, bro.
It doesn't matter.
It's kind of hip.
Embarrassing is your multi-grouping skills.
Bro, I came out here and you foamed me. The first thing you did was foam me with a bighorn, and then you start talking shit to me. I didn't say a word to you, bro.
All you've done is freaking crying and playing. How many manhunts have we got?
Bro, I didn't talk shit. I don't say shit to you. I didn't say nothing, bro. Why you talk shit to Shea level 1000 people, bro? No expertise, no nothing.
Luke, you're not Shade 1000, so what the frick?
No, look at my character, bro. Look at my character, bro.
A new account, huh? Why
Yeah.
you have a new account then?
Because I'm fucking bored. That's why. Look at my shit.
Luke, what happened? What happened to your
I
other
have
account?
I have two accounts. I can sign into my other account right
Why
now.
you have an alt account? So you're not
Because I'm bored, bro. Because I'm bored, bro. Look at my name. This is a totally different PlayStation Network account. Totally different game. Totally different game, bro.
People and flag up then. Huh?
Totally
Since you're so
different
good,
place.
pick 3 people
I
since
don't.
there's 8.
That's
There's
not
8
the
people, pick
point.
3 and flag up then, since
That's
you're
not
so
the
good.
point, bro. That's not the point.
I don't want to though, because you know who I am, and you know you're gonna get beat up 3v3.
You struggling with fucking this lobby? What are you talking about? What the fuck? He's struggling with this lobby. Oh my god, you guys are salty as fuck, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Do you hear the bullshit that be coming out Elite Panda's mouth? It's like he trying to win the gold medal in the bullshit Olympics. Talking like he the only one who gets manhunts.
Nobody said a word to you, bro. You, bro.
Me, how many times have you freaking died?
I will die 20 times. That's not the point. I only stayed because you started talking shit.
Now we're back to this again, and you can die
You
over
you
and over again. but
you
then
started
stop
talking
me when I
shit.
die.
You started talking shit because you started talking shit to a Shea level 1000, bro.
Started running your freaking mouth.
Because you started talking shit to a level 1000.
Nobody,
I can't respect that, bro. I cannot respect that.
Emoted on.
I only emoted after you started talking shit. Well, that's your problem. That's not my problem. That's your fucking problem to deal with. You got a full healer and striker stacks. You can't defeat 5 fucking players? You're supposed to be Panda.
Can't even keep a manhunt fighting noobs in the dark zone, but he can count how many times he kills you with Ouroboros striker.
The funny thing is you can't expect these guys to be humble. These people think they spend so much time on this game, they're level 28, they expect to be better than people when they're not.
Bro, no, but bro,
they
I have
an advantage. They have an advantage with the level 28, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I have a main account, right, where I'm exactly on their level, bro. I have expertise everything. But this is my second account where you know, I just come in just to have fun.
No, that's exactly what it is. You come in here, you have a good time. You know, nobody talks shit, but he's
Yeah.
been the whole time, and I've been on mute the whole time. So
Yeah, I've been on mute the whole time, but what's funny is that, like, I know him in my main account, right? I've seen him in the DZ. Now, I come in here, the first thing he does is foams me and shoots me in the bighorn, right? And then when I foam him, he complains, so he's a fucking hypocrite.
I can't stand people like that. You know what? The funny thing is, a lot of them cry about. Look, the beautiful thing about the division is this: you can make different builds. Nobody's crying about you foaming or using all that shit.
Yeah, just don't be a hypocrite.
Yelling is exactly the only person I've heard screaming is him.
This is a QA audit of the DZ. See who's really real. This is the quality. This is the quality DZ assurance department. All right, you got to be nice to players, motherfuckers. Shade level 1000.
And what I was saying earlier, because I heard him saying something, I'm pushing. I'm dying constantly because I'm pushing.
No, he was talking about me.
Oh man, I was like,
Yeah.
the only people I see going in is you.
Yeah.
The name I see, yeah, sniper, and then I go right behind there. But you would expect everybody else to push with you, right?
Yeah. Nobody pushed behind me, but it didn't matter, bro. I was still giving him a little trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't be a hypocrite, Panda. You phoned me with Bighorn when I first came.
What the frick? Oh, that was like 2 hours ago.
I'm a cryberry, bro.
I thought you were gonna end it.
I'm a cryberry.
I'll talk.
All talk, yeah. Yeah.
You are all talk. Do something.
I didn't know you're such a shitty fucking person in this game. Go fuck yourself, bro. If I see you as Master Luke 5, I'm gonna fuck you up every time from now on. So at this point, if you've made it to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a few messages here of him complaining on YouTube because I tried to reason with him. And his complaints were that, oh, it was a 3v8 and nobody was flagging and people were multi-grouping. Bro, you are fucking flagging on a server with a healer build, Ouroboros' strikers. What the fuck do you expect against low-level players? We all know they don't flag. We all know they hide in the checkpoint. We all know this. What are you trying to prove here? You're just being a fucking dick at this point. And there's one thing I hate is hypocrites and fucking dicks. Because I'm not even trying to grab the moral high ground here. We all talk shit to players. But the difference is I talk shit to players that can actually compete against me, right? Not low levels, not people who just playing the fucking game and you want to sit there and be a dick because you don't like people clapping on you, bro. And you call me emotional? You call me the one that talks shit? You know what? You're just going to get treated like a dick from now on. So it is what it is. You could kill me 20 times. I don't give a fuck. I could delete this YouTube channel tomorrow and I don't care. You do. Deuces, bitch.